Today I spill tea about Gen Z.
My first career online back in 1998 was helping people get healthy. And people would come to me with one request. They wanted to lose weight. That's all they wanted. They wanted to lose weight. But I tried to convince them for years and years that weight loss was just a consequence of making the right food choices for your body. The food choices that hydrate, the food choices that help elimination, the food choices that actually keep us in a place of body ease and help us avoid dis-ease. What is dis-ease? Dis-ease is disease, but it's dis-ease in the body. Putting substances in your body that cause it to not be at ease. Over time, it becomes diseased, which is accepted in our society. People close to me have said, I have diabetes. I got diabetes. I just got it. I watch this person go to McDonald's and eat, and I'm not judging those that do, but I keep kosher, so I can't go there. And I'm glad that my kosher living eliminates all kinds of fast food that I do not need in my body. It's actually a big blessing. But I watch this person go to McDonald's, order everything on the menu, and what are they gonna drink? What are they gonna get to drink? They're getting a strawberry shake. Let's top it off with some milk and sugar. The same person, when I offer them some grapes, says to me, I can't have that sugar.
I can't have that sugar.
I have been researching obesity. There's a group of people right now that is trying to take that word obesity and remove it from medical literature. It's a toxic word. It's part of the diet culture. I don't like the diet culture either. I grew up with diet everything. I hated it. This is why I've been on a mission to teach people for the longest time, although I have given up. For a lot of years, I started to give up on a lot of things. But if I would teach people that if you choose the right foods, first of all, the real foods taste delicious, and you need to know how to prepare them so that you can nourish your body properly. But if you do this, if you nourish your body properly over and over again, your body says, thank you. Now I can release these toxins and this excess stuff that's in me. I can let go of this now. And I can give you more vibrant health, better skin, a better working liver. My kidneys are gonna be better. All these things, you get all these rewards, these internal rewards. I know most people don't care about this, but as you age, trust me, you will care. Do you want to live a long life? Do you think about that? I know when you're in your 20s, you might not think about it, but this generation, which by the way, Gen Z, my heart is with Gen Z in such a way because I'm a little bit Gen Z. I'm a boomer, but because I've been online for so long, I have a connection. I actually looked it up. I found this chart and it talked about Gen Z and what they liked. And when I read what they liked, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm a Gen Zer. I'm like an old lady who's also Gen Z. There was only a couple of things that I was thinking, not so much, but most of them, I was like, yeah, that's how I feel. And I think it is because of being online for the longest time. But anyway, back to why I feel so passionate about this is that really into anti-aging. And isn't that incredibly amazing to me? Because in my 20s, way back, a long time ago, I was the same way. I was obsessed with anti-aging and eating the right foods and avoiding wrinkles and all these things. So I get you. I totally get it. I feel like I have a strong connection to the Gen Zer in many, many ways. They're technology from birth. You know, I wasn't technology from birth. I got online when I was in my mid-30s, but I've been online for over 23 years. So because it's been such a long time, I am sort of like a Gen Zer. I think like technology does. I think like the web thinks. The web is a sticky way of thinking, and I just have that sticky way of thinking. One step leads to the other, just being in so much software for so long and using it for my business and only being online in business. That's it. I haven't done anything else. I've been in commerce for over 23 years. I'm in that space. So I feel like I am a boomer Z. That's what I'm, a boomer Z. So I'm a boomer, but I relate so much to the Gen Zers in many ways. They say you draw to yourself that which you are, and that's who I am. So anyway, I'm just welcoming you to the channel. I want to help you. I want to be here to guide you, and doing that through wisdom that goes beyond what science says, because science anymore is focused on one thing, and it's not necessarily our health. It's focused on the bottom line. When you have a focus on a bottom line, you as a consumer have to watch out for yourself. You have to become your own guardian, so to speak, because we can't depend on them being our guardians. I think we did for the longest time. We thought that medical was, always going to take care of us. We could trust them. But I actually learned at a young age that wasn't the case. And so I've been guarded. I knew, because of some things that had happened to me, that they didn't know everything. It was limited. They were limited, and they were practicing on individuals and just guessing. Literally they were guessing. They didn't know. And I felt at a young age that the body was super complicated. I didn't know why I thought that, but I just felt that it was more complicated and that not everyone could be treated the same way. The 2 times when I had issues with my body, the medical system didn't know what it was, yet they prescribed drugs for me. Drugs that now, one of them, I'm not going to talk about it right now because I'll probably freak out and go on a tangent. But there's one drug I was given, an experimental drug in my 20s, for a problem that the doctors didn't even know why it was there. So I asked the doctor, I said, so you don't know why I have this problem, but you're prescribing this drug? She says, well, yeah, that's how we do it. Like, okay, it made no sense to me. By the way, I'm not educated at all. Nope, I dropped out of City College twice. Because the first time I went, why did I go the first time? Oh, because my friends convinced me. I didn't want to go. Back then, not everyone went to college. Some people wanted to get married and have babies. Some wanted to be auto mechanics. Some wanted to be policemen. Some wanted to I don't know, get married, stay at home. I don't know what they were doing, but not everyone in my class. Back in, you want to know what it was? Back in 81, the class of 81, so you know how old I am. The class of 81, not everyone went to college. I remember one girl who was really smart, and she wanted to be in media. She wanted to be a news broadcaster. I don't know whatever happened to her, but she was the only one. The rest of us were just, living life. I never understood that college thing. And I know there was decades that went by, and it was the thing, and college education, blah, blah, blah. But I knew that it had nothing to do with making money. So to me, college was, you want to be something. You want to be X, you want to be a dentist or a doctor or whatever, so you go to college. But if you didn't want that, which I didn't, I just wanted to make money. So I knew that college had nothing to do with that. All the people that I knew that were rich, they all dropped out of college. None of them went to college. So I knew back then that the key to making money had nothing to do with college. College was going to take your money. And there's some other things about college that I could not stand, and that's why I didn't last. And I'll talk about that some other time. That's definitely for another time. It seemed like a huge amount of money unless you're going to be something. So at one point I said, okay, I'm going to be an eye doctor. Yeah, I want to be an eye doctor. And I started, taking the courses for that. And when I was on vacation in Mexico with my mother, she took me, and we met some people there, and they flew us back in their plane. And this guy said to me, you know what, with your personality, you need to be in sales. So I said, yeah, what do you think? He said, you sell real estate. You have a personality to sell real estate. So I thought, oh, okay. So when I got home, I quit college and took my test, my real estate test. And the first time I didn't pass, and then the second time I did, and I started selling real estate. I'm just saying that because what is your goal? If your goal is to make money, you don't belong in college. You don't. Look, are there people that have gone to college that make money? Yeah, but it's not the prerequisite at all. No. I want to say this. The hardest thing for human beings to do is to have discipline. Discipline is holding yourself back. It's making a sacrifice for something that you want in the future. For example, with food, I know that if I indulge my desires and just look the other way with no boundaries, with no discipline whatsoever, I'm going to get a result on the other end that is unpleasant. And the unpleasantness of that consequence holds me back from doing that thing that would pleasure me in the moment. This is something that you will get over time as you mature, and you're blessed to live in older age. Not everyone gets to live and be older. Not everyone. My mother passed away at 47. She didn't get to live to be as old as I got to live.
Thank you for joining me today. Next time, I'm preparing and eating 5-minute energizing and slimming salads.